Hey everybody, welcome back to the SkyLounge podcast, episode number 115. Hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear. I am in my car. And as always, boys and girls, you can go ahead and find me on all the social medias and follow me on the music platforms for a new episode every Tuesday. And I know this episode is on a Sunday, but fuck it. Follow me on those platforms, you know, iTunes, Google Music, all that shit, I guess. And you know, I have no script in front of me. This is unscripted. But hey, guys, also follow me at the SkyLounge on all the, you know, links, you know, and all the fucking social media platforms. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that shit. And without further ado, let's get started. All right, boys and girls, like I said, I have no script in front of me. I am in the car right now, driving over to the gym over in Northtown, where I'm currently at is Easttown, so that's about a 30-minute drive away, just about. And I figured I'm going to delay an episode probably another week until Tuesday, so I figured I wanted to do another, you know, a 2 episode in between, because I keep telling myself, oh man, I'm going to write the episode in by Friday. I'm going to have the episode done in by, you know, all this shit. But what turns out is just procrastination galore, right? You fuck that shit up. And, you know, you don't do no good. That's right, my English just deprecated all over itself. Waiting for the signal here, and you'll hear this. And so, if anything, this is pretty much the format of Peruse that we started on YouTube earlier this week. And essentially with Peruse, we leave the video recorder on and just drive for about 20 to 30 minutes, really. And essentially what that does is it just allows me to vent. It just allows me to, you know, get my thoughts across and you know, have a palpable... Oh, shit! Alright. Blooper reel. We gotta... Uh-oh. Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good! If you can still hear me out there, you can still somehow hear me out there, I am actually parking right now, super quick parking, so that I can actually fix this real quick, right? Reserved. I know it's reserved, but I need to just make a quick pit stop. So I'll probably leave this shit on my crotch now. Oh my God. Yep, my phone fell, and so, yeah, my phone fell, and if you couldn't hear me before, a lot of rustling and bustling. Yeah, I fucked myself over doing that shit. So there we go. Elegant solution. We got the cup holder here. So let's continue, boys and girls. And yeah, so essentially with these Peruses, all I do is just drive around and make sure that, you know, the shit I'm saying is genuine, you know, and of my opinions and thoughts. Because honestly, boys and girls, what do we talk about? You know, ultimately the whole goal is comedy. The whole goal is to be the greatest entertainer. And to do that, you need confidence in your vernacular. You need confidence in your words. And what better way to breed it than continual repetition, man. Repetition of the activity, and you know what some people just call grind, right? Doing the little shit every day, right? Doing the little things, you know. Grateful for little blessings. You know, it's the small miracles, right? It's the small miracles that, I don't know, man. For me, small miracles do help out. They do. Like, let's say, for example, you know, you're running a wee bit late doing something. Well, all of a sudden you realize, oh man, traffic's not so bad today. I got to my place 5 minutes earlier than I anticipated. Holy cow. That's fucking awesome. Small miracles, boys and girls. Small miracles. And it is surprisingly cold today. I feel like I have a cold-like symptom going on. And I just got done being sick, which is the most annoying shit right now. Like, I thought my body... Like, I knew my body was shit, but not this shit. And to be fair, I've thrown up the last 2 days. And it's not intentional by any means. It's not like last time, like I said, boys and girls, for a year, nearly 2 years, I was really just... I glommed onto bulimia, I really did. And I'll tell you right now, if any of you guys are doing that shit for image improvement shit, don't. It'll only fuck you up. It'll fuck your system up. Trust me, the way you eat will change. It'll fuck up your stomach, enzymes, all that shit. So do be careful out there, boys and girls. Do be careful what you put in your body. And, and the problem was what I put in my body was pizza. I put in fucking pizza. And because I put in pizza, I felt sick. I felt fucking nauseous. I felt sick. I overate. And my body knew it. My body legit just knew that I overate. It was disgusting. And you know that fucking feeling where you got some shit, feel like you're stuck in your ear, but it's really not, but it feels like it is? Yeah. We got that shit going on here today. But I'm actually going to take the route to Northtown a little different today, surprisingly. But same result, we're actually going to be going to the gym. God, like that ear not popping is going to just drive me insane. It really is. I'm going to go fucking insane if I can't figure this shit out. Fuck. Like, the problem is, if I blow my nose right now, the ear popping could get potentially worse. Dude! Fucking lean over then, you fucking cocksucker! Get the fuck out of the fucking way, you fucking bitch! God, you fucking dipshit! And this is pretty much Peruse, boys and girls. Yeah, the podcast is having this on, for the first time ever. Driving and screaming like a maniac. But this is essentially what I do. I drive, I scream my fucking head off because people are goddamn morons. No one can fucking drive. And God fucking forbid you follow the rules, you get honked at. Hey, it's 45 miles an hour. I'll go 45 miles an hour. I'm getting honked at. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, that's right, because people want to go 55. Like, get fucked. Get real. Swear to God, man. I really do think less of humanity because of driving, really. I've driven for about 2-3 months now, and the conclusion that I came up with, and it's a conclusion I've had for a long time: humanity sucks. Okay, so my assumptions were wrong. Sneezing, blowing my nose actually did make it better. Haha, fuck you. Actually, fuck me. That's science, I guess. But, yeah, this topic of the week. Well, let's be honest, boys and girls. There is no topic of the week. It's just me in the car, just, speaking nonsense. And honestly, the reason why I do it like this is because, like I said again, I didn't write the script yet for what should have been episode 115 with all the sauce, topic of the week, album of the week, film of the week, all that good stuff. But I just procrastinate a lot. I really do. I'm not making excuses for that right now. It's just kind of what I do. And, I'm trying to get better at it. I really am. I want to get better at it, right? I don't want to fucking be this guy. I don't want to be this guy of, I'm going to procrastinate everything I do. Dude, you don't want to be that guy. You don't. You really don't. You also don't want to be the guy showing your hands during a poker game, So, all the plans, I understand people flexing, I do. But, gotta find a limit on that shit, dude. After a while, it's not flexing, it's just stroking your own cock. Like, oh yeah, I got a big old fucking Mercedes. Like, no one cares, dipshit. No one fucking cares. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a rat's ass? Like, I don't. Like, there are people out there who pretend, who think their flexing is something that the world needs. No, absolutely not. The world doesn't need you to do that, 2 Chainz. Jesus. Putting people on blast? Absolutely. Rappers are like that. And I'm not saying, this is not a race thing, this is not a fucking bashing thing. I'm just saying lyrics and motifs and themes in rap music is very much along the lines of self-empowerment. Problem is, oftentimes, this self-empowerment becomes a dangerous inflation of ego. And a lot of self-relating. Like, I'm the best. I know what I'm doing. Like, are you? Are you sure you're the best? Question mark? Oof. Here's the thing. I come off as an asshole. I do. And you know what? That's fine. Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm not an idiot. I don't say things to just shock people. I say things because a lot of things I truly do believe in. And if you don't like it, you don't have to listen. You don't have to share my opinions. You don't. I have friends whose opinions we defer all the time. Right? And there's also the thing, you can have difference of opinions, but there's also, the way you act, the way you behave, personality, shit like that. That's another difference maker, right? You don't have to base it solely on opinions. Opinions are, I believe, palpable things that, you can have or whatever. But, I don't know. It's a lot of complex things that goes into the dynamics of a relationship. Not just sex. I mean, friendship, family, all that shit. There's a lot of interesting dynamic at play. So, whenever relationships deteriorate or fall apart, you start dissecting it and you start, thinking, what's the reason behind this? What's going on here? And a lot of times the answers are simple, and a lot of times the answers are not. And I'll tell you a very simple story. I texted my ex this week. Whatever relationship dynamic that was, and I say that because we were technically together for a couple of months. We never fucked, but emotionally, I feel like it was there. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but I did text her, and I told her flat out, like, listen, I was a piece of shit. Sorry about that. This bullshit comes from a place of hurt. It comes from a place of confusion, and I just told her, listen, I'm glad you're happy. And I did say along the lines of, man, I would love to just see you and talk to you and just pick out your brain. But seeing somebody, I don't think it's a good idea. And I'm like, I totally get it. I'm not here to villainize you. That's not my intention today. My intention was to apologize and tell you that I'm happy for you. And I really am. I really am happy for whatever she's doing in life, however she's growing. I really am happy for her. I really, truly do wish her the best of luck, because, listen, you could be a vindictive cunt all day, every day, but after a while, it's tiring. It gets tiring to do that. And, alcohol makes you say crazy shit, right? Alcohol will do that to you. A couple shots of Jack. You think, oh, I should be okay. Yeah, I'm good. I should be okay with this couple shots of Jack. Nope. You want to just fuck anything that moves. And again, not talking about the ex here. With the ex, it's a completely separate thing where I have separated my brain from that shit and said, you know what? Let her live. Do what she needs to. I'm not gonna fucking, I'm not gonna fuck with that. I don't want to. That's evil, bro. Like, that's some evil shit. If my ex is having a good life right now, and and she's living a great life where, you know, without me and living up to her potential, why the fuck would I want to screw that up? I don't want to do that. That's terrible. That's some selfish shit. And so that's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about is, you know, my ass gets thirsty and horny. That shit happens to everybody. Like, I don't know why people are ashamed of saying that shit. You know, I never understood that. Like, yo, I'm horny. Now, mind you, I don't say that to girls. I try not to, because that's weird. Like, it's so weird when you tell a girl, like, I'm horny. Like, dude, that's weird. As like a pickup line. I feel like that's weird. Like, call me crazy. You know, but sending dick pics and telling girls that you're horny and you want to fuck them, like, I just find it weird and it's honestly repulsive at times. I'm one of those people, like, I want to reel you in with what I'm kind of like, you know, what kind of a piece of shit I am. Like, I have humor, you know, a weird fucked up sense of humor, but you know, I'll lay it to you. But you know, you have a couple of drinks, and lo and behold, your penis is screaming at you. You need to fuck something. Like, all right, penis, relax. Penis, I need you to stay weird with me. All right, I need you on my side, penis. I can't do this without you, buddy. And, you know, sometimes the penis complies, and sometimes it doesn't. And you know, you gotta work your way around that. And on this particular occasion, I just didn't. There are times, I mean, there's going to be a lot of times where you're not going to get laid, right? You're just not. And accept it. Embrace it. It's fine. Dude, I've been on a dry spell for 2 fucking years. I'm not bitching right now. Trust me. Bitching looks completely different. What I'm doing right now is flat out explaining myself. Like, listen. I'm not going to get laid, you know, at the behest of doing what I truly don't believe in, which is just sexual aggression. If that's the best way to explain it, like in terms of aggressively pursuing women to the point of it can really come off as sexual harassment. It really can. And so I really want to avoid that at all costs, because it's a real asshole thing to do. Okay, it really is a real asshole thing to do. Where, oh, she's into me. Bro, she's not into you. She's not. She's really not. Can you not read body language? What's going on? Like, it really does surprise me how, you know, some people can't read body language or context. And it's all these fucking sexually aggressive motherfuckers who, by all means, they're losers. I consider these motherfuckers losers. And guess what, guys? I'm not saying that out of spite. I've been there! I've been in that spot! I'm not a moron! Okay? You know the shit I say, it comes from lessons. It comes from experience. It comes from being that jackass. Done that a couple times before at the clubs, man. No rapes and murders, kids. None of that dark fucking pill shit. But just aggressively sexual aggression. Like, I'm grinding up on them, trying to like finger fuck them on the dance floor. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I really was. I don't know. But you learn from those things. You learn, you know, tone it down a little bit, man. Tone it down a little bit, you know. Nightclubs aren't orgies. Okay? Let's lay that out. Nightclubs aren't orgies, right? Like, you may be horny, right? But this isn't no goddamn eyes wide shut bullshit. It's not. Just ease up. That's what I had to do. That's what it came down to, man. I just couldn't be that guy anymore of nightly outings, you know, skulking around bars, you know, trying to be a thirst magnet, really, like, hey, I can buy beers, why don't you swing on over, motherfucker. I hate this thing. I fucking hate this thing, but sure. That's my speedometer for you boys and girls who are not on the know. Because my car is old, and the speedometer on our shit broke. So I need a digital reader separately tied up just in case, so I don't fuck up. And no, man, during the thirst, you would love Gatorade, but you're left with salt water. What the fuck does that even mean? Motherfucker, what that means is, like, sometimes you're not gonna get laid. Like, that's all that shit is, man. Fuck. It is frustrating. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, not getting ass for 2 years. There's something very eye-opening about it. There's really no other way to express it. There's something really eye-opening about not being late for 2 years, where you're looking at yourself like, what am I? Like, who am I? Like, you start really self-assessing a lot at most days, right? And personally, the conclusion I always arrive at, you're an asshole. Like, you are a fucking asshole. Like, you try to come off as this guy who's a good guy, but you're an asshole. And I've had to embrace that. I've absolutely had to embrace that, and I love it. I fucking love it. And you know what? Because I love it, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not boasting. And there is no body count, right, quote unquote, but not just women, but people are, there's more magnetism to me now, in terms of grabbing people's attention. Now I'm going over 50 miles, so that is gonna be, yep. But, and always, it comes down to what I talked about earlier, confidence in your vernacular, understanding who you are, and really from that, just laying out the groundworks of funny, and I always say, for me, my humor really comes from self-deprecation, a lot of frustrations of the world, and when I channel all that shit, I don't know, I feel like I get my funniest shit, like. And I'm not one of those guys that said my jokes are funny. I'm just one of those guys, when I do stupid shit, I laugh. I do. When I do stupid shit, I laugh my ass off because I know it's stupid. And it's fine. It's fine. And I always say this, boys and girls, podcast, YouTube, whatever. I always say, listen, if you take me seriously, there's something wrong with you. I always say, listen, these are opinions. You don't have to take this for word by word. You just don't. You don't have to do anything. You know what? To be honest, even if you're listening to the podcast right now, you could leave. You could literally leave right now, and I wouldn't say shit. I would be like, all right, whatever. These numbers don't matter. Numbers don't matter. Okay? What matters is intent, effort, and really understanding that you put in your all, right? You gave everything. And right now, with this comedy shit, with, entertainment of what I want to do, I haven't put 100% in it. I know that. And so it's a long journey, boys and girls. Like, journeys don't end at the goal. I believe that. I really do. Because I'll give you an example. Let's say you want to lose weight. Let's say you're 350 pounds and you're a fat piece of shit. You want to get down to 250. You want to lose 100 pounds. Now, you did lose 100 pounds. What's your next goal? Well, shit. Get better. Get leaner. Because along that journey of losing 100 pounds, you might have found something. You might have found a new goal, new motivation. And so that's why I always say goals are never the end. Because throughout the journey, you'll find new goals. You'll find new things you want to do. Like, for example, me. I was 330 pounds. I dropped down to 230, 229 at my lightest, and a majority of that was due to bulimia. Majority of that was due to me binge eating and throwing everything up. And not going to the gym. I lost a significant amount of muscle strength. My insides are all fucked up, I'm sure. Inflammation, I'm sure, all that good shit. But, latter part of last year, really, the last 2 months, I really kind of decided I don't want to throw up anymore. And so right now I'm at 250, 255 on a bad day. And, doing that, trying to grind this the right way now. It's hard. It's hard, okay? It's not easy. No one said it was going to be. But hey, you have to put in the effort. You absolutely have to put in the effort. And hey, who the hell knows? Maybe along this journey I'll find something new. And yeah, that journey from 3:30 to 2:30, it was trippy. It was trippy because yes, I knew the reason why I got there. But yes, also along the way, I discovered that yeah, throwing up not a great idea. You know, this kind of belittles all the work I did essentially. And you know, you want to do things proper. I've cheated a lot of times in life. In school, in relationships, you know, in this diet. But cheating essentially gets you nowhere. I've realized that cheating gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere. And honestly, I still say this as a joke. Like, it's not cheating until you get caught, right? It's not cheating until you get caught. I do say that, and I do. It's a literal fact, right? It's a literal fact. If you don't get caught cheating, you ain't cheating. What a piece of shit move. What a piece of shit saying. I know, but I don't know. Like, there's logic and there's personal philosophy, right? Like, logic, I'll spew at you all day. We can spew logic all day, baby. Because logic has no feelings, reasons have no feelings. They don't, okay? But personal philosophies, they're subjective. They absolutely have feelings. So my personal philosophies and what I consider logic, two very different things. And, you know, people trip up. People will probably listen to this shit and think, oh my god, this guy is a real sociopath. Yeah, probably am. But I'm not out there fucking killing people or stealing people's fucking monies, am I? I'm not. I'm just some asshole with a phone recording shit on his microphone. Right? Like that's all I'm doing. I'm not harming anybody. You know? And to be honest, guys, I'm a truth teller. I love being honest. Is that a detriment to me? Absolutely it is. You know how many times being honest has fucked me over? A lot. Like, a lot. And you know how much times I still talk honesty? All the fucking time. I wouldn't have it any other way. Through honesty, raw, organic shit comes out. And that's the best material for me, at least. For me, those are the best materials. And right now, I'm at the gym, and honestly, I don't know what I want to do right now. I don't know. I don't have a plan for the workout today. It's going to be a lot of improv, much like this episode, number 115, guys. And yes, I am reaching the gym, so I'm kind of trying to really, you know, call it a night here, or, you know, I'm trying to come right inside you guys right now. I'm trying to cream pie you motherfuckers, but you know, stroke action's a little hard. It's a little hard to come at times, guys, all right? And it's not your fault. It's really not. It's really not your fault. Because sometimes my dick is weird. You know, dicks be like that sometimes. They're weird. And guys sending pictures of that shit is baffling. It's fucking baffling. Like, motherfucker, why? And I just missed my turn. Great. Well, isn't that nice? Did I miss my turn? I totally did. I totally missed my turn. And Yui. Sorry, sir. Let me make my... Bitch, you better let me make my fucking Yui. You fucking asshole. That bitch. You following me? No, you ain't following me, bitch. Fuck out of here. But, yeah, pretty much cruise Peruse. Guys, and if you are loving this, or mildly titillated, or you just want to berate me for whatever fucking reason, you can check out Cruise Peruse on YouTube right now. I got about 4 or 5 episodes out of me just bitching at stuff, and that is episode number 115, boys and girls, and let me go ahead and come right... Oh, Jesus. So, guys, that's episode number 115. Thank you so much for joining me this week and listening in. If you are new, check out some of the other episodes on the page. All episodes are available on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Music, so you make sure you are subscribed for a new episode every Tuesday. Make sure to follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook at The Sky Lounge. Stalk me on Snapchat at DA13IG5UNG. Holy shit, we actually did that without reading. And next week, guys, on Tuesday, we'll have a new episode. Until then, fuck off.